Alright, this might resonate with many of the girls here, maybe some of the guys. There is a very big hit on ABC Family, and it is called Pretty Little Liars. And this quote, "Three may keep a secret if two of them are dead," relates to that series, and it is by Franklin. It relates because in this series, I haven't really seen, but I think there's 5 girls in that series. And they know a secret. Well, one of them, were 6 of them, and one of them died. And all of these girls have one thing that they relate. They have secrets. And no matter how much they try, the one that's supposedly dead keeps revealing their secrets. Which brings me back to the book. No one can truly keep a secret unless nobody knows. Maybe one person can keep it, but that's as much as it goes. There's another way your secret can come out, and it's to friends. No matter how much you try to keep your secret in, you always have to tell somebody. It's like, if you don't get it out, it'll hurt you even more. So when you do, let's say you tell your best friend, and like, don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody. And then that person starts saying this, "Oh, you don't believe it. Rosie said this, and oh my gosh, she's like this." Or the most common one is, let's say I'm pregnant. And I'm told, "Don't tell them, my parents would get mad." And it always comes out. And then at that one moment when you let that one person know, you basically want to kill them. Because you trust them so much to keep that secret. And all of a sudden, it's out there, and then your parents know, and then your life is messed up. And you can't take it back, no matter how much you want. Unless you take a gun and just shoot them down. Just saying. And then there's your family. The one people you truly, truly trust. And then it just goes anywhere. You tell, like my family, if one person knows, everybody knows. I mean, they tell a relative, they tell your grandma, they tell people down the street, "Oh my God, my daughter's pregnant." And then you're like, "Mom, why would you do that to me?" And it's horrible. I mean, at that point, you really want to kill your mom, but you shouldn't, because it's bad. But it really does go back to this quote. 3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. But I can't really agree very well with this quote, because even you, like I said before, you have to tell somebody. So no matter how much you try, you yourself can't keep a secret. So the only way to really keep a secret is not to even have one, or you just yourself, die. So, so basically, 3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. You might have something to it. So, thank you.
Well, I like the idea that you have using the TV series as an attention device and then tying it in with the thesis or the quote pretty effectively. I do think that you do want to make sure that the point that you're going to go through is that the quote is accurate, and not that you're just going to be talking about secrets, but you're going to talk about the impossibility of keeping those secrets. I think that becomes clear as you go into the speech, but at the beginning it could be a little bit sharper. There's not really a preview, but there is a good structure in the speech. You've got 2 or 3 different contexts in which you're looking at this, and that's fine. Although 2 of them are basically the exact same kind of secret, so it does seem a little repetitive there. I think you could probably think of another example that would work well. You pick the, I don't know how long it's going to stay a secret anyway, but you picked a pretty big secret at the start, but then you kind of repeat it in the second illustration, and it doesn't add anything to the point that you're making. Presentation issues. This is a tough one because you have a couple of things that you're doing that are really nice and some things that you're doing that are a little bit problematic. I like the energy in your speech. I like the fact that you are trying to channel your anxiety into the presentation, but I think it sometimes goes a little too far. Sometimes the gestures are a little too manic. Sometimes the foot movement is a little too much, and you're overplaying it a bit, and you're exaggerating things as a consequence. Instead of looking like you're in control and giving a speech, and you're thinking about where you're going, and you're trying to give a good impression of the audience, it feels a little bit like you have just been set loose, and now you're top spinning, and some good stuff's going to come out, but there's also a lot of stuff that why is all that happening? What's going on here? And so you want to have, I think, a little more control over some of those things, especially the foot movement and the gestures. I noticed, for instance, at one point that you do tend to drop your voice sometimes to make a point. You're bringing us in conspiratorially with your voice. But it's not always as clear as it could be because you don't drop it enough. Or you're dropping it for long periods of time, and then all of a sudden you catch yourself and you're talking about it. And then it just goes back to normal for no reason whatsoever. So I know that you're trying to do stuff like that, and I can see that you're making an effort there. You just need to kind of control it more, I think. All right, thank you.